Sorry for that. Go to MIGO, select goods issue, other. Movement type would be 201 P to indicate that it is for the pipeline stock. Okay. So enter the material number. Enter the quantity which is shown as consumed in the invoice. Specify the plant where it is consumed. When you press enter, the storage location will be automatically removed. Confirm the vendor number and specify the account assignment category. So specify your cost center, which was already created. Item OK is already checked. Click on check. No errors, post or save. Done. Now for this much quantity which is posted in the system as issued to that particular element, now the invoice posting and payment can be processed. The last special type process is the stock transport order. This is a process which is used for moving the stock between plants of the same company code, which is similar to the stock transfer process using the two-step process. In the two-step process earlier, when we did the stock transfer, we did not take the reference of any document. But when you take the reference of a purchase order type of a document to transfer the stock, that process is what we call a stock transport order process. Even for the stock transport order, we need to assign the standard purchasing organization to the plant. When we create the material in the supplying plant, extend the material to the receiving plant, maintain the stock in the supplying plant, then we create the purchasing vendor, create the STO, which is purchasing vendor, then create the stock transport order document, then issue the stock against that STO, then receive the stock in the receiving plant. So let's see how to carry this out. The first step, since the standard purchasing organization is already created, create a material in the supplying plant. Now you can use the standard or the ones that we created. So create a material in one of the plants, specify that it is the STO material. The standard processes are the same, details are the same. So values, enter the values, save it. Extend that material to the second plant. Don't enter any copy from material. Select the same views, enter the second plant, storage location in the second plant, and maintain the data. Specify the valuation class and either the same price or a different price, that's up to you. Once the material is extended, now I need to maintain the stock in the supplying plant. So again we go to MB1C, enter 561 moment type, specify the material number, mention some quantity and save it. Now once you have maintained the stock, create a purchasing vendor which is MK01. The purchasing vendor needs to be assigned to the supplying plant when you create it. So go to the purchasing data screen, go to extras, main menu extras, additional purchasing data, enter the supplying plant, save it. Then I need to create the stock transport order. So we go to the transaction code ME21N, select the document type UB, which is stock transport order. The layout will be different. Here it will ask you for the supplying plant. Except for this field, the rest of the data will be for the receiving plant. So enter the purchasing organization, purchasing group, item category, specify that it is stock transfer, enter the material number, specify the quantity that you want to supply, that you want to transfer, delivery date, receiving plant, storage location. Once you have entered all the data, there will be no value, zero value for the document because it's an internal transfer. Click on check. Once the release strategy is assigned, save it. Then we need to release the document. So we go to ME29N and release the document. Since the value is 0, there will always be only one level of approval once the release is completed. Now I need to issue the stock against that STO document. But first, when I look at the stock, the system will show me that there is 2,500 in the supplying plant. In the receiving plant, on order stock will show as 1,500. So now when I go to MIGO to issue the stock, go to goods issue, select purchase order because it's similar to a purchase order. Enter the document number and movement type will be automatically taken as 351. Now out of this quantity, whatever quantity you're going to issue the stock. So I'm going to issue the complete stock, hit OK, check, no errors, post it. Now when you look at the stock, the system will deduct 1,500 from the supplying plant. It is not yet added in the receiving plant because it is not yet received. When we did the two-step process, after step 1, the stock used to show up in the stock transfer to plant. But here it is not showing up in the stock transfer to plant. The reason is it is not a simple transfer. So where did that stock go? Click on this detailed display and that stock will be displayed under a different stock type called stock in transit. So whenever you see the stock in transit under the stock in transit stock type, understand the stock is being moved, transferred between plants using the STO document. Now when the stock reaches the receiving plant, again you go back to MICO, select goods receipt, again purchase order, enter the purchase order number, and carry out the goods receipt. So the goods receipt is a standard process. Now that stock which is received will be displayed in the receiving plant. So this is what the stock transport order process is all about. And these are the 4 common types of special procurement types. All right.